Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? This is Mick from MUFC Realist TV. We are back, Jarvis. We are back.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
gonna
are
rock
back.
this
We are
house.
back.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. How are you,
Oh
Mick?
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
are
rock
back.
this
We are
house.
back.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. How are you,
Oh
Mick?
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
are
rock
back.
this
We are
house.
back.
Oh shit,
How you
let's
doing,
kick
man?
this off.
I'm doing fine. How are you, Mick? Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
are
rock
back.
this
We are
house.
back.
Oh shit,
How you
let's
doing,
kick
man?
this off.
I need you to promise me that you'll be on your best behavior. I promise.
How are you doing?
Oh my god!
How are you doing?
Oh my god!
How
I
are
don't
you
know what's
doing?
going on
Oh
here.
my god!
How
I
are
don't
you
know what's
doing?
going on
Oh
here.
my god!
Oh my god.
Somebody's
I don't know
doing?
what's going on
Oh
here.
my god!
Oh my god.
Somebody's
I don't know what's
doing?
going on
Oh
here.
my god!
Somebody is trolling us. Man.
Somebody's
I don't know what's
doing?
going on
Oh
here.
my god!
Somebody is trolling. What's going on? What's going on? Is somebody in the house trolling us? Jarvis, how are you doing?
I'm fine, but I'm hearing everything on repeat. I'm not sure
Yeah, I don't
what's
know
going on.
why. What's going on here? Guys, we do have some trolls in the house. We have things on repeat.
Okay.
Okay, this is very strange. People, we do have to apologize. But anyway, we're back. We are live, aren't we? Apologize. We're ticking. But anyway, we're back. We are live, aren't we? Apologize. We're ticking. But anyway, we're back. We are live, aren't we? Apologize. We're ticking. Yeah, now it's better, right?
Yeah, now I don't hear myself in repeat all the
No,
time.
no, this is the weirdest shit ever. Guys, welcome to MUFC Realist TV. We do apologize. We are trying out this new software. New and improved.
Perfect.
And you can see yourself in the chat room as well. We can actually do a lot of things here. See? Yay! So
Yeah.
this is the pain what you got. Like, we switched from a new studio to another studio, and you can see VAR room in the house as well. Jarvis, welcome to the Sunday roast,
Thank
people.
you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do apologize. That was the weirdest stuff ever. Like, somebody was in there. That was Avram Glazer in the house, right?
Yeah. Something happened. I was in deja vu. Everything I said came back and back and back 10 times in a row.
Anyway, people, smash that like. We are back in the house, and you can see we have the live counter, how many likes we have, how many subscribes, and it's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good. We have a lot of cool stuff on this new platform we're trying out.
Yeah. We have currently 16,372 live subscribers. So, guys, before we hit the like and subscribe, let's go. Let's get into the game, and yeah, let's go.
Let's
Whatever
go.
happened, whatever happened. So, what do we have installed for today, Jarvis?
Well, we're just gonna go through the latest news, what's going on with the transfers. We want to speak a little bit about actually the Mbappe and Neymar saga that's going on. It's very interesting, and we have a lot of cool stuff today. And maybe we will cover a little bit of the game for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, 100%. But before we do that, Jarvis, we have our VER room. We see them. You guys can see each other right now, live in the screen. The chat is moving. We have Jonathan Ball in the house. We have Angie in the house. We have Jamie Wayne, one of our moderators. Big up to all of you. You know, Well, hi all to you, Jonathan Ball, as well. Yes, you can see we have new flashy animation. Ooh. So that's pretty cool, right? So that's pretty much again. This is what Mick Ruby's been taking a little bit of time off because we want to sort of implement new things as well. Mark Parks is in the house as well. Big up to you, Mark. We're having a Sunday roast, and we had a little bit of a toast, a little bit of blooper in the beginning. So this is what it's all about. Darren is in the house as well, saying hi, guys. Hi to you, Darren. Hope you're well this fantastic Sunday. I haven't had chance to watch any games. I saw a little bit of Arsenal yesterday. Did you watch any games?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of the Newcastle game. They really impressed me. Like Tonali, what a player! He looked super sharp. I haven't seen a performance from a DM in a long time. It's Rodri level. So Newcastle will be a competitor this year for sure with him on the team.
Wicked. So Jarvis got hacked. Was what Darren Scott was saying?
I don't know. I
You
haven't
got some
been to
Norwegian
any sketchy websites lately.
Guys, smash a like in the chat room if you can hear us fine. There's no echo. You can see us fine. 1 for okay, 2 for not good. Okay? We can see you right there in the chat room. So we're going to warm up now. Carlos is in the house as well saying hi, everyone. Hi to you, Carlos,
Hi,
as well.
Carlos.
How are you doing today? Carlos, always good to see. Bobby's in the house. Fat is in the house. Ashid is also in the house saying, good afternoon, lads from South Shields. Good afternoon, Ashid. How are you doing? Everyone says, 1, it's good, okay. A-okay. We had a big week of football, big week of interviews. We had Alfredo Padola exclusive on Friday, and there's been a lot of things going on. It's been a mad week, and William Connolly's in the house saying, hi, Mickey and Jarvis. Big up, guys. Everything in the chat. Big up for everyone in the chat. Yo, Angie, as everyone else. What else? Wow, you guys are very busy today. They are. Angie's also saying, she loves Jonathan there as well. Yes. Cool. I love these new animations. I love this new interface, to be honest. Even Fatty's saying, nice setup, 100%. Yeah, I like it. It's better than StreamYard. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, I think it's very cool. And over my head here, you see it says Jarvis Cocker with the Norwegian flag, and the same with Mick Ruby with the Swedish flag. That was cool.
Big up Jimmy is in the house. Jimmy D64. Hi, guys. Hi, Jimmy. How are you doing today? Are you having a Sunday roast? I mean, I haven't had my lunch yet, so I'm kind of hungry. Anyway, Lord Voldemort is also in the house saying, afternoon, chaps. Afternoon, Lord Voldemort. Don't do any voodoo stuff on us. We maybe it was you that did some magic trick on us.
Voldemort.
And we have a little bit of a ticker saying, yes, 100% it was. Listen, Jarvis.
Yeah.
I think we have pretty much a lot of people here tuning in today. Edward Reed is also, Jonathan Ball, Gavin Underwood is here. He can hear us. Everyone can hear us. Satwan Singh, Qatar in. Peter Jerich is also here. Everyone is here. So basically, Mo Hamza, big Habibi, Yalla Habibi. How are you, sir? Big up everyone from Qatar, from Mo Hamza. So let's just kick off the show now. I guess we warmed up and everyone is ready to rock and roll, aren't we?
Well, we haven't said what we're drinking today, so I'm having coffee.
You're having coffee?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Let me guess, you are drinking espresso. Mm-hmm. Mick's signature drink, espresso.
But Jarvis, there's something we're missing, man.
Oh?
What?
What are we missing?
Well, we're missing something, aren't we? What do we usually do?
We talk to the VAR room. Oh, you rock.
Big up, people. We are a little bit ring rusty, so welcome to the stream. If you haven't seen us before, this is a traditional stuff. Jarvis is the guitarist, I'm the drummer, or...
No, you play the violin.
Sorry, man, I'm a guitarist. Listen, guys, let's kick off with the news, the latest news. What do you have installed for us, Jarvis? Let us know people are dying.
Yeah, first the news update on the game today: Spurs against Brentford or Brentford against Spurs. It's halftime and it's 2-2, but 2 assists from Madison. So it seems like Spurs are
Oh,
scoring goals without Harry Kane. So that's a good thing for the Spurs fan.
oh well. They shipped Harry Kane off to Bayern yesterday, and he looked a little bit long nosed there as well. He
He
got
didn't win a
whooped.
trophy yet
He
again.
got whooped. Harry Kane curse. Did
Yeah.
we dodge that bullet? Nah. Now, big up for Harry Kane. Absolutely smashing. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I mean, Jesus, Spurs. I mean, it's pre-season, almost. It's the
Yeah.
start of the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's still up there, right? So uh,
Yeah, but I can see also Brentford is doing good. You know, they're scoring goals without Ivan Tony on the pitch. They have 𝒂𝒊𝒄𝒌, and he's a good
mm,
striker too. So suddenly, when someone leaves and the door closes, another one opens. That's just the way of life. And speaking of door who closes, we have a lot of transfers going on now at the
yeah,
moment. And I read today that maybe West Ham is interested in Martial. So they want to do a triple swoop with Maguire, MacTominey,
yeah.
and Martial, the triple M's. So that will be very, very good for us. It's about 100 million if we get lucky. That's it.
Get in there, son. Get the triple swoop over to West Ham. I'm driving them personally myself. How about you, Jarvis? I even buy the petrol myself.
No, I don't need petrol. I put him back in my Tesla and I go 200 kilometers
You press
straight
the
to London.
autopilot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but this was actually reported like 2 weeks ago that Martial was going also to West Ham. Scotty McTominay, Harry Maguire. Let's talk about that. Let's stick to that point because
Mhm.
we had Alfredo Pedula. We asked him the question because there was some interesting links with potential Martial going to Inter, right? But he
Yeah.
gave us a very, very dubious answer. Yes, they are interested, but they are not willing to pay 45 million euros, which was the asking price. So that was kind of an indication that Manchester United set a price of 45 million euros. So that
Mm.
must be like something about 35 million pounds for Anton Martial. So if you add that together, how can that be 100? Or have they lowered down the price?
Yeah, the speculation, but I think Martial will be a hard sell because he has 1 year left on his contract. He's injury prone, and his wages is 250k a week. That's a lot of money. So I think if you get 10 million for Martial or even five, that will be a good at this level of his contract and his wages. West Ham need help to pay out Maguire's 190,000k a week. So 250 will be way too much
Yeah,
then.
100%.
So,
I
so,
just
so I wouldn't expect too much. 5 to 10 millions for Martial would be a deal breaker. I would say yes to that.
All right, that'd be astute. And by the way, people there are that watched the interview with Alfredo. That was hard work to set up. We had the interpreters. I slaved my butt off to see people pinching, viewing and not referencing in the tweets. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm just, I don't care. At the end of the day, I just wanted to get the message across. But at the end of the day, all the hard work that you put in, I didn't hardly sleep, like, to set up the stage, to prepare all the interview questions, to speak to Alfredo. We
Hmm.
had a brilliant 40 minutes interview. You came on the other half. And then I see people quoting without even mentioning Mufc Realist TV, right? So that's lazy journalism, right? You got that one for free, but in the future, what I'm saying, if you're a proper journalist, you know who you are. Please, you do proper referencing, because if you're doing a thesis paper or any paper in the school and you don't mention the reference, that's a failure. You get disqualified in the paper. So I've seen a lot of quotes, and I just have to put my foot down to say, look, respect. This is hard work. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, I know. I know. You have been putting in a lot of hours with Alfredo Peluda.
Yeah,
I can't even say his name.
Pedula.
Pedula. What's his name again?
Yeah.
Pedula. Yeah. So yeah, I know, but I just want to get back to the transition with the strikers, because the
Mm.
thing is, if Martial leaves, we have a issue, because who is coming in? That's the next question, because we can't continue with just Hojlund and Rashford
Oh,
as
I know.
starters.
No.
There's a long season. There's nearly 70 games this season, so we need more depth in our attack. Today, I read that United are interested in several options, and we're
Yes.
searching out for both Kudos, Taremi, Felix, and as we have spoken of before, Leonardo from Santos. So
Yes.
it's going to be
Yes.
really interesting to see what's going on. But first, I think we're just going to get this Pavard deal over the line,
Yes.
and
No, here's what's. I mean, we are reviewing the week that was, and we are looking forward as well. So, 100% in terms of the transfers, viewers, the VR room, and Jarvis as well. Um, it's always been clear and obvious that the first number one, we're going the priority. Like, we got Onana over the line. Actually, first was to get Mason Mount over the line, yeah, and then we got Onana, the goalkeeper, and then we got the striker. We're going to speak about the striker as well regarding the situation and the fake news British media, the narrative they've been creating regarding his injury. Absolutely BS, not true at all. Credible sources is telling me. And then we are focusing on the outs. That's been the priority. And we generating a lot of money. And if you look at it right now, you know how much money we saved in the wages.
yeah, it's got to be a lot. We have sold.
I think it was 56 million pounds what they are currently saved on the wages by the outs going
Wow.
right now. So that is massive. So it's going to be interesting to see. Now, obviously, like Maguire situation, right? It's been done and dusted. Personal terms agreed, fees agreed. Manchester United said, "Listen, hold your horses here a second. We want to get our replacement." And there's been Todido, what's his name, Tobido, and
Mhm.
but I always said that it's Pavard. And
Yeah.
read something in the media in the corner of my eye that they put in the first bid or verbal bid and it was rejected or something like that. I don't know. What have you heard about that one?
Yeah, the Pavard deal is United apparently had one bid of 20 millions, no green light from Bayern,
Yeah.
but United are pursuing a second bid. And I can see in transfer mark Pavard is valued to 40 million, so I think 20 is way. But if we meet in the middle, so I maybe if we go to 30, we will get this deal over the
Yeah.
line.
So, and yeah, I get one of our moderators to say, please read Jamie's message. I don't know what message, because you have to excuse me. If you wrote something earlier, you bypassed, so you can have to write that again, Jamie. So maybe it was about the sales takeover being announced very, very soon, maybe. I don't know. Tobibo, yes. Darren Scott say, we can see the chat here, like, Jamie, when Cardiff chairman Mehmet Dalman, Manchester United are going to announce their sale, 7.2 billion, 7.3 billion, which roughly 10 times the revenue. So this is what you are saying, my friend, that you are deluding to the sales takeover. Is that what you're saying? Is that what the message was? Yes. So Cardiff chairman, how does he has the inside information that Manchester United are going to announce the sale? Yeah. Is that what you're saying? I'm not
Hmm.
sure. But listen, we are going to talk about the takeover now. We are sticking to the transfer market. Then we're going to talk about the transfers because now I got a sidetrack. Um, so in terms of the out figures, what we were saying, Pavard looks like it's going to be the one, the centre back that Ten Hag wants. 100% what I understood as well. What Padula was saying to me after we spoke as well. Padula is the one to watch, and Todeo is the reserve if they don't get him. Now, I've been little do I know about Pavard, but I think what I've seen about Pavard, I think it's a perfect versatile player what Ten Hag wants, because he's that kind of hybrid role between he can play right back and a centre back. He's fast, he's good on the ball, and he has a shot as well. So what do you know? Do you think that he's the player that Ten Hag really, really is after?
Well, when you think of other players, maybe I would compare him to, for example, Daley Blind when he played, and he played very good for Ten Hag. He's that kind of player who's Mister Stable. He always delivers. He doesn't. he doesn't shine too much, but he makes the players around him better. He's very good going forward. He's very good on his progressive passes. His passes overall, he's good. So I think he can do a good job. But I wouldn't expect too many like goals and assists from him playing right back. I would see him as an inverted midfielder coming in with Casemiro when we are
Mm.
attacking, and I think he will be like a stabilizer in the team if he comes in, and that will be a good part.
Yeah. When Darren Scott is saying Bayern have rejected of opening bid, not sure, but if Matt Hargreaves is going back for a second bid, I would just say that they had the opening discussions, right? It's not a bid, you know. It's never a bid until it's official bid, Darren. So they they just been opening up the discussions to talk like, he's got 1 year left on his contract. They're negotiating. So we're willing to pay you 25 million here. Like, would you take it? Like it's a bid is when you're actually putting a bid, officially by email or something like that, by mail. But if they have a verbal conversation, that's more of a negotiation. And they say, no, we're not really interested in that. Can we do something more about the add-ons and stuff like that? So it looks like it has got a lot of legs. And yeah, I mean, it's not urgency because, we can still ship off Harry Maguire. I know that West Ham wants him in as soon as possible so they can kick on as well. We are covered in that area as well, but we will get him over the line, I think.
Yeah, as I see when it comes to Harry Maguire, I read today that there's nothing to worry about when it comes to Maguire to West Ham because I think
No.
everybody's stressing out because the deal is not over the line yet. We will see tomorrow that Ten Hag won't play him because he's very close to a transfer, and the deal is basically done. But there's some details to be discussed, but I think it will happen very soon.
Yeah, no, 100%. The deal has been done 1 week ago. The club has come to agreement, the payment terms, everything, personal terms. I even reported this as well to say that it's no problem. And it is what people didn't believe when I was saying he's going. And I got so much stick, but he's going. Hurry, 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 Maguire. Now, wish him all the best. Fred has also left to Fenerbahce. If you look back in the review mirror, who else is left? Is about to leave. He's also got MacTominey, Martial. And if this happens, my friend, this is the maddest transfer window I've seen done by Manchester United in a decade. If that happens, we get in an Amrabat very, very soon. We get in a new centre back. And oh my God, we're cooking. And coming back to the striker situation. Yes, that's always been the case, but that's a bonus. That's the one that will come in probably a little bit at the end. And I believe it would be a Marcos Leonardo, to be honest.
Ooh. Yeah, I like him. He looks very good, but
Mm.
I don't know what happened. Everything went silent. It looked like Roma had a bid in for him, ten
Dead in the
plus five
water from Rome.
add-ons, but it didn't happen. So I hope that we can do a deal like that because that's a very exciting deal, like a young striker. We haven't had many young strikers in our club. We always go for the established 30-plus-year-old type of striker, but this time we have Hojlund, and if we can get Leonardo in, we are set for the next 10 years when it comes to
Yeah.
strikers in United.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Ten Hag loves this young up and coming striker so he can develop, get his hands to it. And it's like, oof, So that's what we see. But regarding if we stay on the striker situation, guys, we have Fatty has just gifted 5 memberships. People, big up Fatty, guys. Please quickly accept. You know how it works, guys. If anyone gifted the membership, what you have to do is select. Click on that green membership just came up in the top corner of the top chat. You can see it right up here, top chat, and accept. The first 5 that will click will become members. You have to accept it yourself. So big up to Fatty. We have to do a fantastic Thank you so much. You are so generous person. I cannot express the gratitude. Every single show you donate, you care about this community. And for that, I mean, we just have to do the drum roll as well. Welcome. Members, welcome. Please accept. And we are growing as a community. It's been madness. We are growing and growing.
5 new members I see here. Cooper, Andy, Baman, Milos Mitic is finally a member.
Woohoo!
Jonathan Borg is a member. And Jarvis Cocker received a free membership. So thank you very much, Tate.
What the hell?
It's not us selecting, it's YouTube.
It's a random selection, right?
It's a
It's
random
working.
question. Finally, I won something. Ooh.
This is cheating. This is like sports washing. I mean, Jarvis got the membership. Why didn't I get a membership then? But anyway, big up to everyone. Welcome to Mufc Realist TV membership. So thank you.
Thank you.
Please, every donation that you do helps us to move forward. As you've seen, all the generosity over the past months that you've been donating, we have invested in what you see right here. New interface, new stuff. So this is exciting, because we want to sort of develop better content for you to sort of elevate the game up, more visuals and stuff like that.
Before we move on, Mick, I just want to go back to the potential striker signings.
Yes.
There's been a lot of rumors, for we have Kudos from Ajax.
Yes.
He was linked to Brighton, but I think he refused to move to Brighton. So why is he holding out to the Premier League? He's a good striker, so he's maybe a possibility. We also have Taremi from Porto. He scored 22 goals last season for Porto in 32 games, and he scored 5 goals. 5 goals in 5 Champions League games, and he scored a lot of goals in the World Cup for Iran. I think he scored a couple of goals against England, for example. So he's an out-and-out goal-scoring striker, and he's 30 years old, so that's a short-term project. Maybe we will have him for 2 to 3 seasons. But when it comes to Kudus, to Taremi, I think he's definitely an option.
Oh.
And of course we have João Felix, but he just signed a new contract with Atletico Madrid. And
did he?
Yeah, he did. But Atletico Madrid, he don't speak with Simeone. They have fallen out. So
he's dreaming on a loan deal.
Yeah.
So basically, Mr. Verma was saying he also wants Felix. I feel a little bit sorry for him. He's stuck in limbo at the moment. He's dreaming to go to Barcelona. I mean, obviously they signed a new contract to get a more sell-on value for him, right?
Yeah, they want to sell him. Yeah, I think so. But it's a tough deal, everybody can.
Oh, Angie just gifted 10 membership as well. Voila. Thank God we can see you right there in the VR room. Angie, you're a legend. Let's see who becomes a member now, Jarvis. Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you.
She gifted 5 memberships.
5.
10 memberships. 10.
I'm not going to do that 10 times because I'm driving people with PTSD crazy here. But anyway, I just want to say thank you so much, people. Let's see who's going to become a member right now. We can see it live in the chat. Can we see that? Ronnie Wilson became... Yep. Oh, my God. Ronnie Wilson became a member as well, right? Darren Scott, Jamie Vane, everyone is in the chat. Think. So do they have to click on this to become, or does it just distribute automatically?
No, but you have to set your settings on YouTube to accept memberships or gifts.
Or gifts. Okay. So people, you have to go into your setting and accept to something you said.
Receive gifts. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Everyone in the chat are so green. You guys have an amazing community. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wicked. All right, so I'm getting
just so fast through this. We have Ronnie Wilson, Darren Young, everything Carpi with a big Carpi.
Carpi became a member.
Captain Bart, Eye in the Sky, Tyrone Butler, Blowitz, Mo Afzal, Hugo Caspian Taylor, and Nick S got a membership. So thank you. And remember to thank Angie because she is the donator. Very good. Thank you, Angie.
First and foremost, welcome to the membership room, to the VR room, and Angie. What would we do without our moderator? Beautiful Angie. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Big up everyone. What RG is saying. Darren Scott is also. Yo, click the link and you accept it first, and then first serves, so you can get in quick. 100%. That's what she said. Sorry. Yeah, remember to allow gifts to accept being a member, was Jonathan Ball is saying. So big up to all of you. So regarding the striker position, so I said secrets. We are not done yet. We are cooking. And I think Amrabat, no worries. We've spoken to Padula. I know the situation. It's pretty much intermediates has negotiated, already pre-negotiated deal. So once Manchester United just come to the table and just activate, 25 plus 5, and that's it. Um, regarding the situation with the striker, I want to talk about Rasmus Hojlund, because I had off the scene chats, but I asked him, what about this British media saying that Hojlund is injured and blah blah blah, and he said no, that's not true. We had an in-depth conversation, and actually what he said, I heard Erik ten Hag say something in his press conference yesterday. We got to ask the same question, and you know what he said, Jarvis? He said no. He said Ten Hag has his rules and principles, and according to his opinion, he's not up to the same standards as the rest of the squad. So he's giving him 2 weeks to get up to his match fitness. He's not injured. That's the thing. And if you then think about it, he did the same thing with Caeciedo last season. We bought in Caeciedo and we wondered, why is not Caeciedo playing until 3 games after? Because he was getting into his match fitness to come up to the same level as the others. So remember, Hojlund didn't have much of a pre-season, much of a game. So Ten Hag is kind of like that manager. He doesn't just want to throw him in for the sake of it, right? He wants him to be fit and firing.
So basically, Mick, what you're saying, the theory or the messages that he had a back injury is just a smokescreen for
It's
him.
a smokescreen. It's created by the British press who hates Manchester United and everything else. Right.
Interesting.
And this is something that I also picked up today, because now you're coming to the takeover again, the speculation 7.3 billion. So that kind of transitions over to the takeover, because absolutely clown show again. I'm so sick and tired of this media. I'm so sick and tired of talking about this takeover, but eventually we have to, because it came out in the news today. As soon as there was something coming out, it became a shit show domino effect about legal implications, and maybe it's Sir Jim Ratcliffe back in the race. No, 100% not. Not. When there can be something about legal complications, can be anything, right? It is a 7 billion deal, right? There's a lot of lawyers paperwork that needs to be taking place, right? You got to buy out 31% of class A shares as well, right? There's a lot of things. So for me, I call it a spade and say absolutely throw that in the bin. What you thinking?
I don't know anymore when it comes to the takeover. I trust you, Mick. I think what you're saying makes sense. So I think you are right.
No, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm in the know or anything. I just basically switched off some time ago, because for me it was clear and obviously already what's going on here. And, we always said that, as soon as the transfer window is over, you're going to see some movement in that department, because it does not make sense to create too much, right? It is just like if you go to the bar and you start filling up your glass with wine and whiskey and tequila, it's gonna cut. It's not gonna go well, right?
Yeah.
So you go strategical, methodical, and then eventually we're going to see in the project plan also regarding Mason Greenwood. And I don't think that he's going to go anywhere by to be fair. So I think Ten Hag, I mean, we're not going to talk about it, but I think my personal belief, I'm thinking like Ten Hag right now. I think that Ten Hag is looking at Hojlund. He's looked at, I have this, potential amazing talent in number 11, right? So he's looking at that. He's looking at, okay, maybe I'm shipping up Martial and potentially play Rashford as a number 9, will I have Garnacho? There's so many options, right? So for me, I see this as a plausible solution, and then bring in a Marcos Leonardo or something like that.
Yeah, you're probably right. One rumor that doesn't die. I saw Jamie Wayne was saying in the chat lately that the Tchoumeni rumors are coming
Yes.
back. That it
Yeah.
won't die. It's like it comes and it goes away and comes
Well,
back again.
I
I
started
don't know
a.
what's going on with the Tchoumeni rumors.
No, but that's true because I did a little cheeky one last week where I did a morning quiz show for your morning coffee. Where am I going? And I put his picture. So um, they are absolutely offloading him. They have to, in order to bring in somebody new. Who Militao was just injured as well, so they have to bring in another centre back as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They want to bring in an Mbappe, but there was something coming that Mbappe is apparently staying. Is that correct?
Mbappe is apparently staying at that's the latest today. I don't know what's going on in PSG, but
Crazy.
Neymar suddenly left to Saudi, and now
Mm.
Mbappe is staying. Is there something? Is the big egos clashing? What's going on in PSG? Have they money now to give him the best contract in the world? Will he be the most expensive player out there, or with the highest wages? Maybe it does. He's
Yay.
on it. Looks like.
Andy Tate, my friend. Where have you been? How's your weekend, Andy Panda? He said he doesn't want Mason Greenwood at the club anymore. That's he's always going to create a split division, Andy. I can understand from the both sides of it, from the Me Too movement, from everything else, but it's what we always said, Andy, in the audience. Like, I'm not going to get, I have no dog in this fight. I have no dog in the fights. And I always said it's down to the club, their investigation. It's down for them to come up with an announcement and just let us know what's going on, because we've been kept in the dark, right? All we know is what we heard, what we saw, and you've been cleared from the court and everything else. You become a father, and they're having a family, and all we need is some clarity, communication. Because other than that, it's just sheer speculations, and I don't want to get involved with that.
No,
You know.
I agree, Mick. I feel that I'm done discussing Greenwood because it's been too much. I had a 2 hour long chat on United Real Therapy on Friday. We were discussing this, and there's nothing new. It's always like we have strong opinions, but we don't know the facts. So for me, I will leave it until the club announces anything.
Yeah. So money machine Mbappe, according to me, it's all about a corporation. Him and his mother started an agency. So his mother is his agent right now. So I don't know what they fleeced the deal for, because is he gonna sign? If he's gonna sign another long-term contract with PSG, I lost my respect. I love him, but I would love him to go to a better league, right? Because you're playing in a League On, which is so league, right? I would love to see him go to Real Madrid or Premier League club, but I don't know, man. This is weird to me. This has been the Pierre Click saga of the century, what they're creating, and I fear it's not over yet. I don't feel that this drama is over yet. And regarding dramas, we remember this Caeciedo deal with the Liverpool. They're fighting out for Lavia as well, so that is a cat fight in itself. In the blue corner, weighing 300 pounds.
Todd
Toddy,
Bowley.
Toddy, Fatty Bowley, yeah? Inflated 600 million already. And how did they freaking get away with the FFP? They offered Moises Caicedo an 8-year contract. This is how. 8-year contract.
That's insane.
Madness.
It's madness. Yeah,
But it's going to catch up to them eventually.
Yeah, everybody's on an 8 to 10 year contract at Chelsea at the moment. So if they don't work out, Chelsea will be in the deep shit. So I don't think Todd Bowley knows what he's doing. It feels like
I'm on the deep end watching you crying. I never reached the ground. In the shallow. They're gonna be in this shit, man. Seriously, what the hell is he doing? He's just a fucking clown. I mean, sorry for swearing, but this is a Sunday. Like, I look at Toboli and it's like, do you even know what you're doing? Like, win it at all costs, but you have no strategy. You just go like throwing money like this. Boom.
yeah.
Do you think? I mean, I have a theory though. FSG Liverpool fans, I don't think you're watching us, but I think your club is broke as. And I've been calling you out from day one that you're just doing window shopping. You know, you're just doing window shopping, and you're fooling your fans. You're lying to the fans. You lied that Jude Bellingham was 100% coming. You told Klopp that he even came out in his press conference to say, yeah, he's coming, right? But
Mm.
I don't believe they had the money. They just anyone can just put in a verbal bid because me as an intermediate, I know this is the wrong type of movement that you do. First, you speak to the agent and the client, as the client, and the agent and the player to generate the interest. Do you want to come to play for us? He's probably said them, no, I don't want. I only want for Chelsea. But they still went ahead just to make a PR stunt to silence the haters of the Liverpool because FFG is under extreme pressure. At least they can say, hey, at least we tried, right? So it would be damn funny if Chelsea also hijacked the Romeo Lavia deal as well. They would be in the mud. And I don't see, and I've been saying to you, I don't see Liverpool. I don't know what the hell people are smoking. How they can they put them in top four, Jarvis? I told you they have no recruits. They recruited what, two recruitments, right? Okay, the Brighton's McAllister, yeah, and this what is his name, Saboslai, right?
Mm.
That's two recruits. They have no midfield, right? Aging strikers like two feet Darwin Noodles, right? And what Mohamed Salah is aging as well. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So I don't see delusional FC. All the pundits are putting them. They're going to finish second, third. Like you're smoking something, right? Chelsea as well, like they're on a rebuild. Like, if they get, it's not enough. They bid like, 100 million, 110 million for one midfielder. For that price, you can get, Chelsea needed to rebuild the attack and get more midfielders. Madness, man. This is the maddest window I've ever seen. What do you agree now? Do you see what I see now regarding the top?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't think it was a stunt, you say, because now they have shown their hand. They have shown everybody, okay, we have money. They try to bid £110 million, so everybody will know that. So it will be harder for Liverpool. So it wasn't a wise move if it was a stunt, would I say? And I think Liverpool have a lot of firepower when it comes to their attack that will help them out a lot. We saw Liverpool that year when they had Suarez on top, they came out second. So even though they conceded 2 to 3 goals every game, so I think that will be Liverpool's thing. They will score a lot of goals this season. So I expect them to be top four. To be honest, that's just my
Well, I
estimation of
don't
it.
know. I don't think so. I can't see it. And Poppy saying here.
Spiritual.
Big up, Poppy. How are you doing? Listen, Football Power, Poppy, go check him out. He's one of our panelists. He runs his own YouTube channel. So funny. Power Hour, we see you on Monday. You know what I mean. You're going to do the watch along, I guess. And afterwards, we do the pre-match review. We cannot do a pre-match and a post-match without you, Power Hour. 100%, mate. No, man. Listen, I'm a bit conflicted. Like, I like what I saw with, City. I like what I saw a little bit with Arsenal, but Arsenal almost got done by 2-2 there, almost yesterday, right? And
Mm.
if we get things right here, I mean, if we just catch up, like, if you just get whoop Wolves tomorrow with 3-0, as what was my prediction, that's a boost for the confidence, right? But how are we going to play now if, let's say, Hojlund will not, yeah, how do you think we're going to play? Are we playing Rushmore as number 9 and Garnacho on the left and Sancho? I don't know. How are you thinking?
Yeah, tomorrow will be, when it comes to the team tomorrow, there's several options. One option is like the strongest 11 plus who's the right back, Dallo or Wan-Bissaka, who knows. The other option is actually playing Rashford on the left and Sancho in the 9, like a false 9, to drop deep and create space for the runners to come in behind. So we will see. It will be a tough game. I think Wolves will go in the 4-3-3. That soon will be a 4-5-1. They will have a low block
Yeah, they
and
will.
try to counterattack us. So it's up to us to have enough strength and
No, I don't think. I mean, I see it this way. I didn't do the preview, but I see it this way. I agree with you that they're going to park the bus. They're going to play a low block. But with our new style of play, we're going to also play a very high attacking line. I think we're going to play like 1-3-6 in a certain ways, with Onana being the distributor, pushing the back lines and the fullbacks forward.
mm,
And I see we're going to dominate the possession. We're going to play around tiki-taka run, and we're going to try find ways to find pockets of space with runners in behind, and off we go. I think it's going to be a 3-0 trashing. I don't see us conceding a goal. It's home ground advantage as well. So I just don't see it, mate. I don't see it. It's not the same Wolves that what we saw last season, because they lost a lot of players. Lopetegui's left in the middle of 3 weeks, just 1 week before or 3 weeks before the Premier League season. So I mean, Wolves is a team for me that's in dire straits and probably will be relegated this season, 100%. So, but what's interesting for me is Arsenal game, and that's where I see Rasmus Hojlund will make his debut against
yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah.
Hmm.
Arsenal. They didn't impress me yesterday when they played. They
No,
barely beat Forest, and Forest is not
yeah.
a good team. But we can't read too much in it. It's the first game of the season. Now in the beginning of the season, it's just about getting the points, and then you will come into the rhythm after 2, 3, 4, 5 games.
Hmm.
It's like that. That's how football works. I've been a football player all my life, so every time the first game of the season, you feel a little bit nervous. You don't know everything how it will work out, but after game 4 or 5, you're in the rhythm. So.
Hmm.
We will see. I will give it a little bit time before I cast judgment on Arsenal. But yesterday's performance wasn't good.
No, it wasn't. But I already said my piece, and I said it to my mate, and I said to everyone that Arsenal had a lucky wind. They and it got deflated, that balloon, like this. I call it this deflated Arsenal balloon, and they haven't really recruited that smartly, according to my opinion. I mean, they splashed the cash on Declan Rice, 100 million. You're in
Mm,
Timber, and they got like what Kai Havertz, like it didn't make sense. Of course, if and they got the injury of Gabriel Jesus again, so they yet again they don't have striker power. All of a sudden, they're out of striker. And I think with the Champions League, I think they will just scrape top four. That's my opinion, right? But it's too early, right? But that's just my general feeling. I think that this season will be a surprise who's going to finish in top four. I do
mm.
like what I see with Villa so far.
Just one short comment. I see a lot of arguing in the chat. So please, admins, if people are out of line, give them a warning. And if
Red
they're not
card.
following your orders,
What's going
you
on
are
here?
allowed to give them a timeout. So that's how we work as admins. So sorry, Mick. Just move on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really see what the argument is about. But anyway, um, yeah. Listen, everyone is entitled to fair opinions. That's to keep it real. But just don't be rude to each other and don't slag each other off. And you know, and we're good.
Hmm.
But you're right. If you're playing hard ball, like even in football, if you do tackles, you get fouled, you get a yellow card, and 2 times you get a red card. So that's the way it is in the VR room.
Hmm.
100%, 100%. There's rooms. So I just want to go what people are saying here, because somebody's trolling here. Yeah. Anyway, I don't understand why you like to be a troll if you're a troll, like if you're a faceless account. I never understood that. Um, I actually defended Fabrizio Romano the other day. There was absolutely ripping into pieces because what happened in the transfer market, because he was, Moses Caeciedo was destined to go 100% to Liverpool. No, Liverpool got hijacked and then he got taken away, and people was jumping on and killing him. All, clipped you, ha ha ha. But I just responded like, hang on, is he the deal maker or he's just reporting on the deal? Because transfer market are so fast and furious. Anything can happen. You can have a done deal right now, turn around, and the deal can be hijacked. You see what happened to, just remember as an example, our legendary captain, Roy Keane, right?
Mm.
He was destined to go to, what was it, Forest, wasn't it? Yeah. No.
And we came from Forest.
He came from Forest, yeah. But he was going to what, Blackburn, no? I can't remember what it was. But anyway, he was destined to go to sign the contract. Sir Alex Ferguson called him up over the weekend. Boom, boom, bum. He failed the medical. He went to Manchester United, and that's happy days. I'm just so tired. So for me, I think it's ridiculous to, if you're going to be real, why are people hiding on fake profile pictures or have no profile picture at all? And at the same time, on Facebook, you're showing your face. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. We can't solve that problem today.
Mm.
I know people are trolling, and that's just the way it is. But we don't accept trolling
Yeah,
or abuse in this chat. So everybody, please behave.
yeah,
Uh,
I
I
stood by
have
that.
I have a slightly bad news for all the United fans, because I read today on Twitter that the Man United want to sell Alvaro Fernandez, our young left back,
Nah.
and there's interest in the Bundesliga, Germany, because
Who
Preston
said that?
wanted him back, but they couldn't afford him. So Burnley are also wanting to sign Alvarez. So, what's your thought about that, Mick, our left back?
First and foremost, from which source did it come from?
Oh, it's reluctant Nico, as it says. But I read it several sources: United District, United. So several of the big accounts reported it.
Okay, all right. Here's what I'm gonna tell you guys. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. If he's going on a loan, but they're not selling him. Just look around who's injured in the squad who hasn't had preseason. Malacia. He's there. He's been playing every preseason game to cover for Malacia, who's injured, right? So we currently only have one left back, and that's Luke Shaw. So that I call it a BS, right? If that's the case, Ten Hag really rates him, right? So if that's the case, it will be a loan deal. But Ten Hag doesn't want to loan out because he's short on left backs at the moment.
Hmm. Alvaro, I think Alvaro is a very good player. I saw him in the preseason. He's very good on take-ons. He's very calm on the ball. You
No,
know,
I love
he's
him.
good
He's
positional. For a young player, he's very good
mm,
positional play, and I rate him really high. He could be like a future left back for Man United if we develop and watch over him. A loan deal would be the best for him this season.
yeah. Fatty just donated a super chat, so thank you, Bobby Fatty, for asking the question. Mick Jarvis, do you think we get another striker?
Yeah, you can start.
You can start.
Okay, yeah. Well, it depends if Martial goes or not. I don't think we will get another striker as it looks at the moment, because I think our wage bill is too high. If we can offload, because we're under FFP scrutiny, so if we can offload Martial, he's on 250k a week.
Mm.
That's one of the keys. It's not the money we will get in for Martial; it's the wage bill. So if we can get rid of Martial, we can sign another striker. That's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, no, of course. And thanks, Bobby, again for your amazing donation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm gonna keep that super chat open there as well because I'm gonna have my say as well. It's all depending on. I mean, so far we saved about 50. What did I say? 55, 56 million on the wage bill, right? By
Mm.
the offloading players. You get rid of a Martial. Of course, they had scouted other strikers, like you say, Mohamed Kudus potentially, right? Ajax links, and a Leonardo, Marcus Leonardo. And Marcus Leonardo would be a cheap one, like 15 million, 10 million, right? Euros.
Mm.
So that's I can see that, Fatty, that will happen at the bonus signing at the very end. We're not going to get like a top striker like a Uzman or stuff like that. That's Ten Hag said is that he got his top striker what he wanted, not Harry Kane, but him, Rasmus Hojlund. Hojlund. So I see that if that's, it all depends on if Martial goes. Yes, 100%, we're getting in a young striker or Mohamed Kudus.
Mm.
Do you agree with
Or
me, Jarvis?
Taremi.
Hmm?
Or Taremi. He's
Taremi.
apparently on 8,000 a week in Porto. So his wages are super low. If we can get him, he will probably cost us like 40 to 50,000 K a week, and
Mm,
that's nothing compared to the rest of the United players. So
mm.
he wouldn't crash our transfer budget or wage budget.
Yeah. We have live reports that it's 2-2 against Spurs and Brentford. Woo hoo hoo. 2-2. All right. So, yes. Big up for everyone. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe if you haven't. We are going to talk about what I was thinking. I had something in my mind.
I have something like we can talk about before we go to the next. It's the protest tomorrow, the 1958s.
Mm.
Maybe we can cover a little bit too, because if there's people in Manchester or the greater Manchester area, 1958 said that tomorrow the game 6:30 p.m. UK, people will gather at the Trinity outside Old Trafford. So flags, banners, voices, everybody meet up and be part of the protest against the Glazers, because it's been 18 years of ignorance, and we need a solution on this sale. So everybody needs to go to the protest if you can.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you. Protest it will be. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, if you do that, don't forget to do that.
Yeah.
That we have to do.
So what's your take? I talked with Nuruddin. He would send us some pictures from the protest tomorrow, Mick. So when we do our pre-match show, we will probably get some live footage from the protest. So people tune in tomorrow before the game.
Hmm. I really hope so, man. I really hope so. We can, we will do the warm up show, of course, and then if he sends in, we will call it out and stuff like that. That's 100% what we're gonna do. And everyone that's there, please, you can send out the link, you can call in, have a say, and yeah, no, 100%. We did that when it was the big protest, and we were the only channel that had, live coverage of it, and people were calling in, showing, and I'm up for it. At the end of the day, I don't know what the protest is going to be. I've been so busy. I haven't been involved. I do apologize to 58 and United Against the Glazers. I know you've been reaching out and stuff like that, but I only have 2 arms and 4 legs and a family, and my wife is flying out on Wednesday, so I have to spend some time with her, before she flies. I'm not going to see her for a month and a half. Free time.
You can work 24/7.
100%. All right. So don't forget to like and subscribe, people. We are 55 minutes, 58 minutes in the stream. This is the new studio what Mick Ruby's been working on. That's why I've been so busy. There's going to be a website coming up as well. 100%. I'm dead tired and I can hardly speak. But I'm coming on here because I love my family. I love my community. Love everyone. And big up, big up, big up. And I love Jarvis as well.
Oh, thank you. Romance going on. That's good. That's good. I'm
Mm.
just checking Twitter if there's any latest news.
Is it called Twitter? What's the? I even let's
It's called X.
X.
Sorry, I'm old.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the way it is. I see nothing new. Kepa is apparently going to Real Madrid from Chelsea, so Chelsea get to offload another player. He's on high wages. He was at his time, and I still think he was the most expensive goalkeeper ever. So that's a good transfer for Chelsea if they can get rid of Kepa, because obviously Courtois got an ACL injury. His knee
Oh.
is busted, so he can't play football for 9 to 12 months.
There's a player that is for free. It's called 𝑑𝒉𝒊𝒔𝒕.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very strange that Real Madrid don't want David De Gea. Maybe the fax machine is still broken.
Why would they? I would say that Kepa is sponsored by Kit Kat. Kit Kat fingers. Jokes aside. Jokes aside. Listen, guys. Anything else that's on your mind? Because tomorrow we are back. We are back. Premier League is back. We're playing tomorrow, and you will see me and Jarvis doing the warm-up. The traditional warm-up is back, Jarvis. We're going to stretch together, tune in. We go live 1 hour before the game, approximately more. We will cover the lineup prediction and stuff like that, break it live as it come out, discuss with the lineup and do the score prediction. I want everyone to be involved 100% to stretch and guess it up with us. And afterwards, after the game, of obviously we're doing the match reaction show. And I keep saying 3-0 Manchester United. I keep saying.
Yeah, but you always say 3-1. That's the Mick Ruby special.
I
So
know. This time, Onana is in the sticks. Like, oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what a save.
yeah, I see William Connolly says 2-0 to United. Sashis Burma
3-0.
3-0. So people are positive. They think we will have a donut tomorrow. No goals. I see Bud say 4-1. Milos
Ooh.
Mitic say 3-0 to United. So
Yes,
a
Milos
lot of
is with
good
me.
tip. Everybody's
Dobro večer, Miloše. Dobro večer. 4-1. So why? Who's going to score for them then?
well, they have Neto. Neto is a really fast player. You know, that small
Not
speed
Brutto, but
Gonzalez is
Neto.
really good. He's their only threat as I can see it.
Avram Glazer's ponytail say 4-0.
That's the best Nick.
It's such a good name, Avram Glazer's ponytail. I don't even have to we can see the chat right in the middle there, like the VER room guys. Like, Jonathan Ball is saying my 1958 top protection man. Yeah, Nuruddin is going there tomorrow as well. Yeah, it's going to be cracking. I can't wait the season to start. Like, oh my God. And I believe, and I love this kid. I fell in love with Garnacho. That's the thing. I have a bromance now with Garnacho because this guy excites me, right? And I think this is the year of the Garno. Garno. They call him Garno, right?
Oh,
Garno. I
probably.
heard Ten Hag saying Garna. They call him Garna.
Oh,
Nickname.
cool. Yeah,
Lich and Garna.
I agree. This could be the year of Garnacho because he has that South American flair. He's so good taking on people, and he has such big kahunas. He has
La Grande Cojones.
yeah, he has courage. That kid has courage. He's
Yeah.
not afraid. He's not afraid, but he's still young. But he's not afraid, and his mentality is off the roof. So
Off the charts.
yeah,
Buds is saying, yeah, I haven't seen Buds here before, but he's saying, I feel Onana might make mistakes. Yes, Onana might slip on a banana. We always said that. And that's the risk you have to take, Buds, to be honest. I don't know if you agree with you, but that's the risk you have to play. Like, you're playing a high line, you know what you're getting. He's good on his feet. He's good at ball distribution. Oh my God, he's best in the league. So, yeah, are we going to get caught out sometimes? Yeah, 100%. But the return on investment of what you're getting in return, like, how many, what do we say? Distributions, opportunities. Like, let's say example, like, remember David De Gea, 17, distributions, out of 15 ended in Timbuktu or somebody else's opponents. But with Onana, at least 17 out of 17 or 16 out of 17 will always find the feet or head of a Manchester United player. 4 minutes added on, apparently now in the Spurs game.
Ooh.
And it's still 2-2. I would love them to draw. Garnacho, according to Darren Scott, is playing with freedom. A young Messi and Ronaldinho said Messi would be the best player in the world, and he wasn't wrong. Yeah, he is on a path to be something special. But everything is down to Gardner himself. Coach is there, the application is there, but your mentality is only you that can fix it. Onana will be a few assists according to George Best this season as well.
But when it comes to Garnacho, there's been so many wonder kids up through all these years. But as we sit today, there's only one Messi and one Ronaldo. So it's very, very few, even if they have the talent, who reach those heights. So Garnacho has a big job to do. He has to motivate himself for the rest of his footballing career, and that's probably the hardest part, because you have seen players like, for example, Ronaldinho with the greatest football talents, but he fizzed out. He couldn't keep it up anymore. He had like three, four, 5 good years, and he was amazing, but then he was over. So it comes to the mentality of the players also. You see Messi, you see Ronaldo, they have the super mentality, and that's what I like about Ronaldo, Garnacho, his mentality.
I need you to.
Don't cut me off.
Say that I love my Garnacho, my gun mentality. I have to play the Jarvis like 100%, man. Seriously, yeah. Yeah, you speaking like I'm just getting like stardust like this. I'm mesmerized, but it's the way he plays. He's just like so fearful, like he doesn't give a shit who's he's just going right at them, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know what was this bullshit story regarding Sancho also being like linked out again. Do you think that's got legs?
I think Sancho is a tough player for Ten Hag because he apparently don't want to use him on the wings. We have too many good players. We have on the right, we have Antony, we have Palestri, we have Bruno who can play on the right. On the left, we have Garnacho, we have Rashford. So where is Sancho playing? In the nine?
Hmm.
Mm,
Game just ended according to Milos Micic. 2-2 Tottenham. It was a draw. Happy, 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 happy. Thank you, Milos. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you for being sharing the information. Okay, so that was a draw for Spurs. Wicked.
yeah, and 20 minutes until Chelsea Liverpool starts.
Oof, I'm gonna watch
I will
that.
sit down and watch that game. It's gonna
Oh,
be
that's gonna be like that's gonna be a bitch fight, basically. Todd Bowley against what FFG,
yeah.
You ain't gonna take Lavia. Oh, shut up. Klopp's gonna get a red card, with the new FA rules, right? And I don't have my video uploaded here.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Liverpool will win this game. They have extra motivation now after Caeciedo chose Chelsea. I think the players want to show that they are better than Chelsea, and I actually believe Liverpool are better than Chelsea at the moment. They have looked wicked in their friendly seasons.
Yeah.
They've scored a lot of goals. They score 4 goals almost every game.
I agree with Billy here, Billy Connolly, saying Klopp gets a hamstring and sends off, 100%. They will sign both. Chelsea will. This is going to be a madness. Chelsea is going to hijack every single. They basically took the money, and they're going to take the spare pocket change for FSG as well. They're going to end up with nothing. I mean, I don't mind Chelsea. I don't mind Chelsea if they hijack the deals, but what I do mind is Liverpool's strengthening. I don't like that at all. I hate it.
Yeah.
So guys, Buds. Hopefully, will be a draw. What the Buds is saying for today's game, right? We will see. Where are they playing? Anfield or?
Oh, they're playing at the Stamford Bridge.
Oh well, no, it's going to be a draw. I agree, guys. Let me know what you think. What would be the score prediction? I would say a draw, 2-2.
There will be a lot of goals. 2-2, 3-3, 4-4 even. Can be a lot of goals.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you. It's been a while since we did the Sunday roast. A little bit rusty. Apologize by the technology. We're learning this platform, but let us know what you think. Is it sick? The animations? Is it what you like? How can we improve? Because this is what we're doing for you, and we are currently live ticking on 16,375 subscribers. And I had set up so we can see the many likes we had. I don't even know how many likes we have on this video, but if we can get over 100 likes, I will love you all forever for the rest of my life, and I will always love you.
Well, let's see how many likes we have. And people can, while I'm talking, press the like button if you haven't. We are on 98 likes, people.
98. 2 more to go.
2 more and we reach 100.
Give me
Come on.
2. Give me 2. 2 says RJ. Great shot. You're like, you be on for pair. 2 more likes and we can close the shop. Matildas is doing well in the World Cup. Yes, they are. The Aussies. Matildas. Funny they call them Matildas. Waltzing Matildas. Yep. 100%. Guys, it's been a pleasure to do this show. Sorry, but we're learning this studio. It's new. It's been exciting. This is what I want to show everyone. Yes, Jarvis, thank you so much for coming on. But people in the VR room, thank you for Angie. Thank you, Fatty, for the donations. Bali, thank everyone for the super chat. And keep going, keep growing. We are growing. Just sadness, madness. Tomorrow marks 1 month ago since we had our 1 year anniversary, and then we had 15,000 subscribers. As you can see on the counter down there, live counter, you can see that we've grown 1,375 subscribers in 1 month plus. That is sheer madness, and I cannot say more than thank you. Like Erik ten Hag, like Manchester United, we are going to the top. So if we're going this way, it won't be long until we get to 20K. So please share, let your friends know, come and watch us, subscribe, join. It's free. Actually, if you want to join, feel free. It costs €1 to become a ball carrier or something like that. But it's absolutely free to smash a like, and it's absolutely free to subscribe. And you get brilliant content and crazy people like these two guys here on the Sunday gassing it up. 21 is incoming. Yes, 100%. Bravo, Momtsi. 100%. Guys, let's close the shop. Let's go and, de-stress a bit and watch some, should I say Chelsea tears, or will it be Liverpool tears?
Yeah, will be exciting to see. I expect. We were talking about it yesterday on Nuradin's channel that who will be the first top 6 manager to get the sack, and my bet was Chelsea manager.
100%. Peace, love, and bananas. What Jonathan Ball is saying, or peace, love, and onana. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Jarvis, thank you so much, and wish you a great Sunday. We had our say, and now we're giving back your day. It's been Mick Ruby here, obviously, up here from Sweden, and we have a Norwegian flag up there. His name is Jarvis 𝒂𝒊𝒔𝒉.
Yeah.
Please follow. For people that's tuning in, where can people find you, Jarvis?
Yeah, you can find me on this channel, but usually you can find me on Twitter. My Twitter name is at @Bowley77, BOLE77. So just follow me on Twitter, and you will get the latest updates. And when we do a show, I always retweet the post, so you know.
Yes. Thank you, people. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your Sunday roast, whatever you're having. Good night. Good evening. Bye for now. Ciao. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.